amplifies these voices, stories, and reports that make the difference. This is Agidigbo News, 88.7 FM.
This is Kunle Amzat Studio, Agidigbo 88.7 FM. Welcome to News Around the World.
Good evening. Welcome to the news around the world on the most listened to radio station, Agidigbo, 88.7 FM, Ibadan. I am Olamide Badmus. First, the headlines. Vice President Shetima says President Tinubu ordered increased security after Borno mosque attack. Makinde felicitates Christians, preaches love, harmonious existence over Christmas. Democratic lawmakers sue to remove President Trump's name from Kennedy Center. Super Eagles to train behind closed door ahead of Tunisia game. Now the details. Vice President Kashim Shettima has said the federal government is deploying additional tactical teams to Maiduguri, Borno State, following a terrorist attack to track down and apprehend those responsible. Senator Shettima, in a statement via X page today, condemned the explosion that claimed 5 lives and left several others injured, describing it as a despicable assault on innocent citizens and the peace of the nation. The Vice President said the federal government is working closely with state authorities and local security agencies to ensure protection of vulnerable communities and critical infrastructure across the Northeast and other regions, and also expressed confidence that the existing security framework would not only apprehend the perpetrators but also unravel the full circumstances surrounding the incident. Vice President Shettima assured Nigerians of the Tinubu administration's unwavering commitment to national security anchored in constitutional duty. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, has appealed to Nigerians to put their health and safety first during the festive season by making responsible choices and steering clear of drug use. In a Christmas message shared on its X page today, the chairman and chief executive officer of the agency, Brigadier General Buba Marwa, extended goodwill to Nigerians across the country and paid tributes to NDLEA officers for their continued commitment to protecting communities from drug abuse. Brigadier Marwa also called on members of the public to use the holiday period as an opportunity to make healthy, drug-free decisions that would safeguard their well-being and that of others, while adding that together we can build a safer, healthier, and more prosperous Nigeria. The Oyo State Governor, Engineer Oluseyi Abiodun Makinde, has felicitated Christians in the state and across the country on this year's Christmas, urging them to continue to live in love and harmony with one another and all their neighbors. In a statement released today and signed by the Special Advisor on Media to the Governor, Dr. Suleiman Olanrewaju, Governor Makinde counseled residents of the state to pay close attention to their environment as they go about celebrating the Yuletide, noting that securing the state remains a responsibility for the government and the governed. The governor charged them to report suspicious movements to security agencies through the Citizens Emergency Number 615, saying that the principle, if you see something, say something, remains in force. According to the governor, the Oyo State Citizen Emergency Number 615 is active, while urging residents to report any emergency or suspicion of criminality, and the rapid response system will be activated to bring the situation under check. The Speaker of Oyo State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Adebo Ogundoyin, has extended warm birthday felicitations to the Governor of Oyo State, His Excellency Engineer Sheyi Makinde, who clocked 58 years today, 25th of December 2025. The Speaker, in a congratulatory message to the Governor today, hailed Makinde's people-focused leadership, visionary governance, and unwavering dedication to the development of the state. The Speaker also praised the synergy between the executive and the legislative in the state, emphasizing that Governor Makinde's leadership style has encouraged collaboration, transparency, and mutual respect between both arms of government. Right Honorable Ogundoyin prayed for God's continued guidance, good health, and strength for Governor Makinde as he leads the state into another year of prosperity and progress. As Christmas magic fills the air, Nigerians gear up for a season of joy, love, and togetherness. Despite the country's economic hardships, the spirit of the season remains unbroken, with families and friends choosing to celebrate life, strengthen bonds, and create lasting memories together. Agidigbo FM news correspondents took to the streets of Ibadan to ask for people's opinion about the celebration. Aisha Oladeji brings the reports.
Christmas arrives every year with a special kind of magic, filling the air with excitement and celebration. Streets glow with decorations, homes echo with laughter, and families look forward to moments of togetherness that define the season. It's a festive period that encourages people to pause and appreciate life. Friends and loved ones gather to share joy, strengthen bonds, and create memories that makes Christmas one of the most cherished times of the year. Despite economic challenges, the spirit of Christmas remains strong as people find ways to celebrate, choosing happiness over hardship. From neatly pressed clothes to carefully prepared meals, there's a conscious effort to keep traditions alive and spread joy. Christmas is also meant to be a time when markets record more sales. Traders, market women, and those who sell good experience increased patronage as people shop for food, clothes, and other festive needs. With busy markets, active transportation, and increased buying and selling, the season creates a lively and enchanting atmosphere across communities. Ibadan is going all out for Dirty December as the city is buzzing with events, parties, and festivals, making it the perfect place to end the year. Speaking with Agidigbo FM news correspondents, people on the street share their opinions on how they celebrate Christmas.
God for my life, even for this year, because last year I know the way I celebrate this Christmas. It was not the way I want to celebrate it, but this year I give God all the glory because I can afford 15,000 to pay for my son for this Christmas funfair. I thank God. Last year I can't even afford to just 1,000 even to eat in my house. It's very difficult, but this year I give God all the glory.
It has been going fine, well, cool. Plenty of jollof rice and all this assorted of chicken and all this like that. Yeah, kind of a step up game like that. It's different. Yeah, I must say, it's different. Last year I didn't go out last year at all, but this year this is the top place I'm going. I'm still going. In fact, tonight I'm still going out.
Market women lamented over the unusually low patronage during the festive season, a situation they describe as unexpected for Christmas.
No sales for this season because we are expecting people to come out to come and buy goods from us because we are prepared for them, but they don't come out at all for patronize us. We just bought market and we are now selling it for this academic market.
Overall, Christmas continues to be a season of joy, unity, and celebration. It's a time that brings communities together, fills home with laughter, and reminds everyone of the simple pleasures of life. Whether through festive gatherings, colorful markets, or shared meals, the spirit of Christmas leaves a lasting warmth that brightens heart after the season ends. Aisha Oladeji, Agidigbo FM News.
Now it is time to link up with our United Kingdom studio for the foreign news.
News from Kunle Hamzat studio at Gidigbo FM. United Kingdom, I am Olushola Damlola. A Democratic U.S. representative, Joyce Beatty, has filed a lawsuit seeking to remove President Donald Trump's name from the John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts. Last week, Trump and his allies voted to rename the Performing Arts as Trump Kennedy Center. BT is one of the several Democratic lawmakers designated as members of the board by U.S. law. She claimed in her lawsuit that renaming the center was illegal because changing the name requires an act of Congress. BT further argues that Congress intended for the center to be a living memorial to former President Kennedy. On Friday, the president's name was added to the exterior of the building, and the center website logo has been changed to the Trump Kennedy Center. However, the name change has been met with harsh criticism, particularly in Washington, D.C., where the center has been an iconic landmark since it was built. Also, several members of the late Kennedy family took to their social media to criticize the name change. 2 British campaigners are among 5 people denied U.S. visas after the State Department accused them of seeking to coerce American tech platform into suppressing free speech. Iman Hamed, an ex-Labour advisor who now heads the Center for Countering Digital Hate, and Claire Medford, CEO of the Global Disinformation Index, were labeled radical activists by the Trump administration and banned from entering the U.S. A French ex-EU commissioner and 2 senior figures at German-based anti-online hate group were also denied visas. However, European leaders have condemned the measures, while UK government said it is fully committed to uphold free speech. And that ends the news from Kunle Hamzat Studio at Gidigbo FM, United Kingdom. I am Olushola Damilola.
Welcome back. Now in the exciting world of sport, where the Super Eagles training session for today, 25th of December, will be behind closed doors. This was revealed by the team's media officer, Promise Efoge, where he stressed that the head coach, Eric Cho, wants to keep the training session closed to help him prepare for Saturday's clash with Tunisia. According to Efoge, he disclosed that the official pre-match presser for the encounter will hold at First Stadium by 10:45 a.m., with Chelsea and Super Eagles captain Wilfred Ndidi in attendance, stressing that the official training session will take place by 6 p.m. inside the Sadian complex. Will see the first 15 minutes open to the press. The Super Eagles will hope to make it 2 wins from 2 matches when they take on Tunisia come 9 p.m. on Saturday. To wrap up the news this evening, here is a recap of the headlines. Vice President Shettima says President Tinubu ordered increased security after Borno mosque attack. Makinde felicitates Christians, preaches love, harmonious existence over Christmas. Democratic lawmakers sues to remove President Trump's name from Kennedy Center. Super Eagles to train behind closed door ahead of Tunisia game. And before we go this evening, here is a quick tip. Christmas is the spirit of giving without the thought of getting and finding more time for others. Agidigbo FM wishes everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance. Finally, we have come to the end of the news around the world on the most listened to radio station, Agidigbo, 88.7 FM, Ibadan. I am Olamide Badmos. Thank you for listening. Good evening.
News is information, and information is power. At Agidigbo 88.7 FM,